Okay, this is problem number 2. As you can see, the server is currently on run. There's no client attached because the PS3 is currently off. PSP is also currently off, I believe. I can't remember exactly, but it doesn't really make it much of a difference at this particular moment in time. This is with regards to obviously media streaming, since primary focus is based upon PS3 during media sharing. What I'm going to do just now is switch the HDMI cable so that we can see that everything is absolutely tickety-boo. Okay, switch on to HDMI. There's currently no signal input because the PS3 is off. iToy is off at the moment. As you can see, there's no power through to it. So what I'm going to do to resolve the situation is turn it on. Give it a couple of seconds just so it does the crazy reboot thing. And once it's done with that, I'm going to switch off. Okay, iToy is back into standby mode. As you can see, the light's currently on it. So what we're going to do is, this is the PSP. I'm going to switch the PSP on. And once it goes into boot mode, we're going to go to remote play, connect via private network, start. There shouldn't be any problem with it switching on for remote play. As you can see, once it gets past this, it should transfer to the PSP. Okay, so basically we've got the PSP running in remote play. Now, if we go through to here, there's still no clients attached. The server is running, but there's no clients attached to it. I don't know whether or not this is a specific fault, but what we're going to do is we're going to try and play some PC stored media through the PSP. If we go to, that says Nero Media Home, and we're going to go to All Media, and then we're going to go to Movies, and this is going to be Back to the Future. It's an Exvid, which Nero should be able to transcode it no problem. I've specifically said within Nero to transfer or transcode all media files into MPEG-2 and MP3 format. So if we go to the CD1, let's see what happens. Apparently it's saying that there's no tracks. So, I mean, that is absolute utter nonsense for stars, because there is tracks within there. Let's try CD2. Apparently there's no tracks either. So obviously there is a problem. Now, I know that within Back to the Future folder, the actual files are there. Let's see if the same error comes up again. Okay, it's currently saying that there's no tracks. Now, if I go to the exact same folder on my PC, okay, if I go to the folder that file is locally stored at, within here, and I believe it is Back to the Future. Now, this is just to prove that I'm clicking on the same folder. There is the track. Now, this might be a problem with Nero Media Home, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop Nero Media Home, shut down the server. Now, what that should have done is, within the PS3, it should say that the PS3 has been disconnected from the media server. There's no media server listed there, as you can see. So what I'm going to go and do is go back to the media server and restart it. There was the caching. Okay, the media server is back into server is running mode. Okay, so let's go back over here, and here is the media server. Media server is back on. So let's start media server. Here we have all media, and we'll choose the movies folder. And just to keep everything uniform, we'll go back down to the Back to the Future, which is here. It's fairly blurry. This camera's pretty crap. It's on my phone, so apologies for it. Here's the same folder that I selected before, and it's still saying that there's no tracks. Now, this is completely bizarre. The folder within Nero Media Home is recognized. It's done a pre-caching of it, so there is tracks within there, as you saw. PS3 recognizes Nero Media Home as being a server, so why can't it see the files that are within there? Now, let's just try another folder. Let's try Superbad. Now, I've viewed this film before using this system. Let's see if there's any tracks within here. There's the folder. No tracks. There's no tracks whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remote stop the system, turn off the PS3. Yeah, I want to turn off the PS3. Yep. I want to turn that off. There's the connection error indicating that the PS3 is about to go off. PS3 is now shut down. What I'm going to do is quickly turn off this PSP. PSP is shut down. Quickly maneuver over here. I want to get this done before the time limit for YouTube stops. Stop server. Server is now stopped. What I'm going to do is restart the server. Pre-caching of everything will be done. The server is now up and running. Let's just stop it. Actually, we'll exit the program altogether. It's no longer running in the sys tray. As you can see, well, you might not be able to see because the camera's shit. But let's start the server up again. Now, here's all the pre-caching done. Yep, there's all the pre-caching. Server is now back into run mode. Quickly go over here and turn the PSP on. And get this done in the next 30 seconds, otherwise the video is going to need to be split between two files, which I really don't want to do. Start remote play. Let's start. Come on. PS3 is firing up on here, as you can see. It'll get transferred.